wasn't necessarily finished. Maybe it wasn't necessarily as polished as he might have wanted it to be. Because if it was as polished before he got dusted, I would think he would had manufactured maybe more than 20. I don't know.
Mm. Also, like with that point, the guy that was in the car with her, he wasn't corrupted, but maybe he'll become corrupted later. Who knows? Like, but personally for me, sorry, I was just gonna say personally for me, I don't think it's a corruption of mine. I think she's just like, because like she said, she wants to make a statement now. She wants them to know, like, we're not to be messed around with.
Yeah. I kind of feel like we have a lot to know about Carla. Some more. Obviously, we see someone she loves died in the episode, which it's probably a tough thing to talk about with her. But it's still kind of messed up. I still am a little sketched about the whole super soldier serum. It's kind of weird how they just got it perfected. You know what I mean? I don't know. But theories going out there, Josh. People think that they got 12 left. Falcon might get one of them. What you think?
I don't think Falcon will get one. I do think U.S. Agent will get one. I don't think Falcon will get one. It is possible. It's very possible, actually. It's not just possible. It's very possible. But I just personally don't think he'll get one. I do think U.S. Agent will get one. And he'll be he'll continue to be like a douche, kind of.
Yeah.
People are kind of saying like he's starting to remind him of who's the director from the WandaVision show? I forget his name. Hayward.
Yeah, Hayward, director Hayward. Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying that they feel like he's gonna be like Hayward because Hayward necessarily isn't a bad guy per se. It's just the methods that he used. So they're saying they think he's gonna go in that direction, which I see it happening.
I see it happening.
Yeah, because as we learned in this episode, he's just like, we're not going by the books anymore.
So I got a question, right? Here's two ways I think of it, right? Tell me what you think about this. So, either I think that Falcon doesn't take the super soldier serum because there is some type of mental drawback or corruption towards it, right? And it kind of makes you almost evil. And he decides not to take it because he doesn't want to be corrupted. And Hayward takes it. Or I think that nothing's bad about it with one dose, but Hayward just starts taking them and just taking them like shots.
When you say Hayward, do you mean U.S.
I'm
Agent?
sorry, U.S. Agent. Sorry, just starts taking them like shots. You know what I mean? Just like shots of tequila. Just yep. Yeah, just one after another. You know what I mean? And that's what forces him to be bad. Maybe because I just have a picture in my head that he's just taking 12 of them just to the head, just like I don't know.
He just takes all 12.
Just takes all 12, and he falls out, something like that. Ted turns to the abomination. I don't know. And also, I kind of got to ask myself this question: what's with that organization that I guess the Flag Smashers? So we're all with this whole thing of Flag Smashers, but no one ever asked the question. So this girl Carla, she's planning on giving the super soldier serum to some kids.
Is she?
That's what she said.
Huh.
I'm just thinking to myself, like, kids, really?
Maybe kids are being abused.
And they're gonna just punch a hole through the abuser?
I guess so. That's one way to deal with an abuser.
Dude, I can see it now. Fox, they have it, not Fox, but Fox 6 News over here talking about Falcon Winter Soldier new hit series depicts kids getting slapped around by Winter Soldier and Falcon later tonight. Dude, I just can see it though, like that. Oh man, it's either gonna be good or bad with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I have a question for you. So, do you think one of those serums is gonna go for Isaiah's grandson? Because everybody's talking about, like in the comics and everything, he's like one of the new Young Avengers and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's possible he could get that. He's a kid, bro. He's a kid, so maybe he qualifies.
So I don't think necessarily he gets the serum because I feel like it'd be wild for him to get it. Like I don't know how he gets to that point where he gets some of the serum. Maybe somehow Sword or someone like that or organization gets a hold on the rest of the serums before any of it's destroyed or ingested. You know what I mean? Maybe he gets it some way down the line from there. But from the comics, he gets it from a blood transfusion, from his grandfather. And I don't know necessarily if that could happen, or maybe, he already has powers, like somewhat powers, just genetically, because, hey, my grandpappy. I don't know.
Yeah.
We haven't seen super soldiers have kids so far, so.
Yeah. I was just gonna say another theory I had is maybe Isaiah took a super soldier serum from the lab before he left. Possibly. I mean,
it's about like Pop Isaiah Bradley.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about his son, not son, his grandson.
Yeah, I'm saying, maybe, like while he was getting tested and everything, he took a serum.
I mean, that could work, but I don't know. That's a stretch. I think that's a pretty far stretch.
Yeah. But I feel like that one's more believable than them getting it from the Flag Smashers, though.
Yeah, it's definitely more believable. Yeah. But I heard people say, I've heard things, Kevin Feige said too, necessarily they haven't. See, this whole Young Avengers thing, it's just like X-Men. The fans, they're looking at everything, they're like, it's got to be Young Avengers. But Kevin Feige literally said, I'm only introducing these characters in here, and if it's up to the directors, and the audience to gain attraction with them. You know what I mean? And he kind of pretty much said that at this time we don't have any plans to make Young Avengers, but I mean we could definitely get it somewhere down the line. Just like with X-Men, he doesn't probably have any plans right now to when he's gonna do it, and none of it probably ties in. But I think they're just adding cool characters in here, just to add cool characters. Because I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not excited for a Young Avengers Avengers movie yet.
Let's get through the first, like the regular Avengers before we get to the Young Avengers, bro.
Shoot, you got to kill the regular Avengers off at this point if you want to do something.
Not necessarily.
Look, you know, I got to talk about something here. So, what's with everybody, all these fans who can't distinguish reality from fiction out here? Why are y'all jumping on this guy who is playing the literal fake Captain America in real life, acting like sending him death threats and stuff like that? What's your deal? Like, for real? Like, I don't get it. What? Like,
yeah, go send him to Candace, bro.
I'm saying, like,
nah, I'm joking. All right, calm down.
Like, I'm just saying, like, can we understand this is a TV show? I mean, we can hate the character in the TV show, but don't hate the guy who just got the job. I mean, I'm just gonna use myself for example. You know what I mean? I work for this company you might know of as Walmart, and let's just say Walmart says something. They might make an ad out there that's completely off subject, extremely racist, everything. It's terrible by means of everybody, right? Don't hate me because I work for him. I just got the job. This is how I pay my bills. You gonna hate me because I'm paying my bills? let's calm down out there, guys. I really don't want to see anybody else, out here getting destroyed because they got a job. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe he's doing a really bang up job. Maybe it's a little bit too realistic, or maybe it's a little bit too how do you say it? Maybe he's a little too good at it. But you know what? Maybe he's just too good at his job. I don't know.
I'm saying, like, why you gonna hate somebody for doing a really good job? Like, it's his job for you to not like the character. But it's not his job for you to not like him or to hate him or to send him death threats. Like,
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Like, if everybody liked his character, he'd probably be pretty terrible at his job. You know what I mean? Just saying. I don't know. I just feel like we got to chill out. You know what I mean? I sometimes get on this podcast and I just destroy the image of Iris West. But do I hate Candace Parker? No. She's a very beautiful black woman, and I support that one right there. But Iris West, let's not talk about that one today. We'll get to that one next time. But I will leave that where it is. But I don't necessarily I don't dislike her real life, but I don't like the character she's playing. But she's doing a bang up good job for what CW wrote for her. You know what I mean? So let's take our time, let's watch it, and let's try to distinguish reality from fiction. Come on, guys. We can like it. I mean, these shows are a way to kind of X reality a little bit, to kind of a vacation away from vacation.
Yeah, it's content we've been craving because we didn't get any last year. So it's and we're getting, like, I don't know how many shows we're getting, like four more shows, 3 more shows, something like that.
Yeah, we got a couple movies coming up too.
I'm saying, like, come on.
Yeah. So
if that's how people react to, like, a character, like a villain, then I'm pretty sure no actor's gonna want to play the villain, and then we're not gonna get any movies. So people just need to calm down.
Yeah, I don't know, but hey, that's I'm gonna get off my soapbox. But hey, guys, remember what we said today. But besides that, I guess let's go ahead and get on to our next talking about it. Let's go on to some theories that you guys out there have actually been coming up with. I'm not gonna call these bogus, even though some of them probably feel a little bogus. But we got our first theory, Josh. Here it is. Theory number 1: Sharon Carter is the power broker. What do you think about that one?
I could see it, but at the same time, I don't think she's the power broker. I feel like the power broker is somebody we're not going to know who he is until, like, the very end of the series. Because I really think the main antagonist of the series is the Flag Smashers.
Yeah.
And of course they're running from the power broker. But like I said, I really don't think we're going to know who that is until the end of the series, because I feel as if he's not the main antagonist.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but I don't know. It's something that we could definitely see happen. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. People think that the power broker title was just passed on, to different people, and maybe that's how she got into it. Maybe it was passed to her necessarily. Maybe she didn't do all the terrible things that he probably has done over the years. But maybe she inherited or somehow, some way or another. I don't know. It could be true, because Zemo said he only knows the power broker by reputation only. So it could be it. I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So another theory is someone else we've met in the Marvel movies is the power broker. Now I that could be it. That could be it. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this, and we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? people